You just read all this stuff just to make sure I'm not like signing away my life. Okay, it's live.
Oh, it's live.
There it is.
There's $0 pledged at 9:01. No one back in
Failure.
the first minute.
Shut it down.
We have this sick intro video that Media Matt here made. We have the story. Got this free Super Soviet propaganda poster. Someone pledged $75. Incredible.
We're doing it, boys.
2 people pledged 75. Two people together pledged 75. So I wonder how much stats it gives us.
There's not a way to just click a button and get that information.
Yeah.
We'd have to go through and
We went from
manually do
75 to 765.
Shee!
That's good. At this rate, 765 and
We're
2
doing the
minutes.
math already.
Yeah, let me see here. 30 days times 24 hours a day. Oh, no.
This is the equivalent of kids like looking at the calendar, counting the days until the summer vacation.
Exactly.
All right. Well, if
Exactly.
we keep this rate up of $1,000 every 3 minutes, this is a $14.8 million Kickstarter. So
We're gonna do so good.
There it is.
I feel very confident in that number. I think we'll just eke out that 8,000 goal within 20 minutes here.
Hilarious.
We've got the highest success rate of any TTRPG on Kickstarter.
Ever known to man. The
Right
most
now.
successful.
Honestly,
That's not just us being pious.
we should end this right now and say it wasn't up to our standards.
Right.
But we were making on average $1,200 per minute.
Per minute.
Until we ended it.
We have the stats right here.
Yeah, and then we do another one.
There you go. There you go.
But we keep this $1,200.
That's the trick,
Period.
right? The page looks really good on mobile, too.
You know, that is the one thing about Kickstarter is like,
This is like really clean on the phone. This looks really good.
you were just like plugging image. I mean, most of those images we had to make, but it's pretty streamlined.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
There's some things probably we wish we could do that we couldn't because it's like a really locked in system at this point. But at the same time, it just like starts. So we are 1 hour in, and we've gone up to 4,369 pledged, 44 backers. And we'll do the quick math there again. So we've gone from 14.8 million down to 3.1 million, which is acceptable, I think.
That's alright, I guess.
Yeah, like I'll take a cool 3 mil. For everyone that's typing away in the comments, I understand that's not how these work. But I could cross my fingers and hope. So at this rate, 1 hour in, we're 55-ish% of the way there to the goal. It'll for sure fund. The question is, will it fund by the end of the day? Will we hit that 8,000 by the end of the workday, which is 6-ish hours from now? Or by the end of the day? Because everyone wants that funded in 24 hours stamp. And if we could get it funded in like 6 hours, that'd be even better.
It's amazing that we got it over halfway in just like 1 hour.
Yeah, it is. Especially because a lot of our numbers for backrooms and things was like a book for anywhere from 30 to 60 bucks, depending on which one it was. But then we had physical miniatures, we had MDF kits, and sometimes those big MDF kits go upwards of like 150 bucks for them. So looking at this amount of money being divided up essentially over just a book, there's a lot of like nuance to something outside of just the number and the percentage that's going on the screen. But so far we're doing 55%, going a bit over halfway in an hour with just the book. Feels really good. It's a great start to the campaign. It is 2:06. At 1:56, right under the 5-hour mark, we hit 100% funding. So went over that $8,000 goal right there. So that's nice. Didn't know if it would be by the end of the workday or the end of the day. So it's the end of the lunch day. Just 5 hours.
296 minutes?
296 minutes. Although 5 hours I feel like sounds better. But the question is, where's our trajectory? 8179 divided by 5. So that's how much money per hour? $1,635.80 per hour. 1,178,000. That's also caveat. We're not going to get anywhere close to that. But it'd be nice to dream if we just kept making $2,000 every hour for the next 30 days. We haven't really stared at numbers for a backroom in quite a while. It's usually been like we kick it live and we check in on it at lunch, and then that evening I pull it up and start entering in data. So being able to get live data like this and also just like staring at it for the past 5 hours as it ticks up, it is a little bit different from my understanding. We'll see how it plays out for this week, and by Friday we'll have a pretty good idea of like the start of this project and how it's shaping up. Current projection, we funded within 5 hours and then went up to 13,000 overnight. So we've unlocked some stretch goals. Got book ribbon, maps, Dweller suit, and then at 13,000 we got the expanded gear list. So some content that's going in the book, some content that builds up the book, and some STLs and content on the side to help more deeply immerse you in things. So whenever we launched, this was actually 850. So since then we've gained 100 followers. And I didn't actually know you could gain followers after it's launched. I thought that went away. It turns out it does not. But we're sitting at an 11% conversion rate. It seems like most average conversion rates for Kickstarter is 10% of your followers. So that's good. That means we're at average and trending upwards above that average. We funded in 5 hours, up to 13,255, 24 hours in. We'll be talking about this over the next 30 days. If you haven't checked it out, you should. Avalon Rising. We have been slowly moving up the Google listing when you search Black Site Kickstarter, so that's been nice. Another project in the bag, kind of. We have to like produce the thing still, but now we can because we have the funded goals, so thanks.
Avalon Rising, a tabletop role-playing game from Black Site Studio. Pledge today on Kickstarter.